is Matthew Burkinshaw. Matt is a business coach who helps entrepreneurs maximize their potential. Tonight, Matt will be performing speech number 6 out of the Competent Communicator Manual, which is vocal variety. In his speech, Building Rapport Through Mirroring, Matt will discuss how speech patterns play an important role in building trust and understanding in communication. Mirroring is a technique that we can use to build trust and improve relationships in business, as well in other areas of our life. Please welcome Matt Burkinshaw. Matt.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Rapport. Rapport is very important in communication. Rapport helps us understand where other people are coming from, helps us step into their world, build understanding, and build relationships. Where does mirroring come into this? What is mirroring? Mirroring is the action of feeding back the way people communicate with us. And words are really only part of the story. There was a study done in the University of Pennsylvania in the 70s that stated that 93% of all communication is both unconscious and nonverbal. Communicate through facial expressions, body posture, the tone that we use, the pace of our wording. Only 7% of our communication is through the actual words we use. So in mirroring, we try to mirror not only just the words, but we work on pace, and that's the focus of tonight's speech. I'm going to be talking about pacing and tone in mirroring other people's conversations. Let me give you a quick example. Say on a watch store, a person comes in, first words out of their mouth, "Good morning, looking for a watch today, can you help me?" How do you think they'd feel if I responded, "Watches? We got watches. We got Seiko, we got Timex, we got Citizens. What do you need? We got gold watches, we got silver watches, we got watches with Roman numerals, we got watches with no numerals. What do you think?" How do you think that person's going to respond to me? Am I building rapport with that person? Are they going to feel comfortable with me? Are they going to be able to identify with me? No, in all likelihood, this is going to be a very tough sale for me. I might not even make the sale. If I was to mirror that person, I'd be observing what their demeanor was, how they communicated. I might respond, "Morning. Thanks for coming in. Sure, we have watches. We'd love to help you." Sales is the obvious place to use mirroring, but there's other places that we can use this in our lives as well. What about the workplace? Say I'm starting a new job. First day at work. First time I meet the boss. Jake's starting a new job. Boss comes in, first time we've ever met, walks in. "Matt, great to meet you. Got a proposal that's got to go out to ABC Company today. I want you to follow up on that. Got another one, status follow XYZ Company, and I want these on my desk by 5 o'clock this afternoon. Is that okay? Great to see you. Thanks for coming on board." Now this person's a fast talker. I've listened to him, I've observed him. How do you think he'd respond if my response to that was, "Sir, it's great to be here. Love your company. Enjoy coming on board. I'll take care of those sales proposals for you. Awesome. I'll see you later in the day." He's a fast talker, likes information quickly, makes decisions probably pretty quickly. I've responded in a slow fashion. He's probably wondering if maybe he made a mistake in hiring me. But I could respond, "Sure, sir, I'll get on those right away. I'll take care of them by the end of the day. It's great being on board." Now, I haven't changed the way really I speak, but what I've tried to do is mirror his tone a little bit. Speak in shorter sentences. Model myself after the way he's speaking. Again, it's about building a relationship, building rapport. Great to use that in the workplace. Where else can we use mirroring? How about in family life? I've been married almost 20 years. You think I don't need to build rapport anymore with my wife. We've built our rapport long ago. But let's say my wife comes into me on a Sunday afternoon and says, Matt, I've got a lot of leaves in the backyard. Do you think you can take care of that today? Now, it's a perfectly reasonable request stated in a perfectly reasonable manner, in a nice, perfectly reasonable tone. Now, how do you think she would respond if I were to say, I know there are leaves out there. I'll take care of it after I watch the Steeler game. Now, I responded in an aggressive manner. And rapport is about building a relationship and understanding amongst ourselves. Both my Steeler game and the leaves are important things. It's not about who's right or wrong. It's about building an understanding. Now, the words that I used, are they incorrect? No, I said I'll do it after the Steeler game, and I'll accede to your request. However, that's only 7% of the story. My words are only 7% of the communication. 93% of my communication was, I'm an idiot and you should really start yelling at me now. This is because I responded in an overly aggressive manner. If I would have said, I'll take care of the leaves after I watch the game, dear, I certainly understand that. This would have been a great place to use that. So again, rapport is not only important in sales, it's not only important in business. You can use this in your family as well. Rapport is about building relationship. And mirroring is a way to show the other person that you understand where they're coming from, that you can communicate in a way that they communicate with you. This is a great time of year to put this into practice. It's the holiday season. We're going to see people, perhaps that we don't see very often. It's a time to build new relationships, renew old relationships. So when you're out and about over the holidays, try this. If you're in a conversation and Uncle Harry comes over and says, hey, how you doing? Maybe you can respond, good, how are you? Match tone, build relationships, build comfort in the people that you speak to. Go out and enjoy the holidays. Madam Toastmaster.